Okay, I'm going to start putting my comic book reviews on video rather than putting my status update because I really can't get enough information on my status update to say everything that I want to say. First comic book I'm going to review is Justice League Dark number 14. It's not as good as the books that have preceded it. We just got off of the Books of Magic adventure, and that was an awesome series. They really did a good job. Jeff Lemire really knows what he's doing. This book is really a small group of Justice League Dark is investigating Constantine's enchanted mansion, and they get caught up in some adventures in his house, which is bigger on the inside. It's a fun comic book. It was an interesting adventure. It lets you know just how powerful this house really is. But the dialogue's okay, the pacing is off, the art's great, as it has been for all the Justice League Darks. And the ending leads into the next stage of the Book of Magic saga, where they're going to be looking for the people who went missing when the Books of Magic were opened. So, Justice League Dark number 14, I give it 3.5 stars, but the book as a whole is just off the hook. I am so impressed with this comic book. It's the best DC has to offer. The next one I'm going to review, this one's also from last week, is Robin Hood number 3 from Zenescope. Great book. It's a limited series. I think they're doing 5 parts. It's an interesting take. In this one, she meets Little John and the Merry Men. Robin had been transported from our world into an alternative magical realm, where she was actually originally born. She's now established herself as an enemy of King John, and she's now working with the Merry Men. Good book, great dialogue, pacing is pretty good. I'm really into this story. Excellent art. The cover art particularly is really good. I like where they're going with the story. I like her interaction with Little John in particular. It's a cool take, a cool spin on a classic story. Zenescope's really doing a good job with this one. Next one is Superman. Robin Hood number 3. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. Good book. Superman number 14. Now some of y'all should be surprised because you know don't collect Superman usually, but this is part of the Hell on Earth series, and since the Superman clone, since Superboy was taken by the main enemy Hell, I collected it because it ties into my Superboy collection. A good book. I loved the early scene with Clark Kent and Lois Lane, where it explored how their relationship is changing now that Superman is dating Wonder Woman. I liked the way Supergirl kind of crashed the party and risked Superman's secret identity. That was a lot of fun. I also liked Superman's defense of Superboy. He tried to protect Superboy from Hell. Hell's a little bit annoying. I can't wait to see him get his comeuppance. It's been a decent storyline, not great. The art is good. Overall, Scott Lobdell's a good writer. He does a good job. I think I would give this one 4 out of 5 stars. The series as a whole, probably only 3.5. And by the series I mean Hell on Earth, and again that was Superman number 14. This is one I got this week, and this is my top pick. This is Earth 2, number 7. We've moved past the Solomon Grundy storyline, which was excellent. Here, Hawk Girl is trying to recruit Green Lantern, Alan Scott Green Lantern, who has been for a long time now my favorite Green Lantern, to recruit him into the superhero team she's trying to form. There's a lot of intrigue with the world government and the world army, which is trying to take control of the superheroes called Wonders in this world. I love this book. I love the dialogue. I love the pacing. I like the backstory with one of the Justice League's old enemies, working with this shadowy world government to supposedly help them defend against alien threats, but in reality, it probably has his own evil machinations. This is just a great book. It is everything that DC is doing right. The art is off the hook. I love what they're doing with the Alan Scott character. I've had some misgivings and continue to have some misgivings with the radical change in his sexual orientation that they've taken on with this book. But in the overall, his character is really interesting. I love the power that the way that they're dealing with the Green Lantern power. All around, 100% a great book. Go out. This is a good starting place because the storyline is in. The first storyline is ended. This is a good starting place for Earth 2. Go out and get this comic book. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not kidding. I just love it.